Start now, yes.
Good evening, fifth grade parents and students. Welcome to H.G. Hill, home of the Panthers. This is Dr. Northington, fifth grade assistant principal. This year is starting off in an unusual way for you to begin your fifth grade careers for middle school, but you guys are pioneers. So just think of yourself like that. We assure you that we'll be working together to make sure you have your academic and social emotional needs met. Now for more information. There will be a chat box located on this device or this service. So if you have any questions, please type your questions in. This is the fifth grade open house and annual Title I meeting. It is being recorded and will be posted to our social media platforms. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you click on the icons in this document, you'll be able to go to those platforms. Additionally, there will be tabs with links to the web pages and bios for your teachers. There will also be a link tree on Facebook where you can access surveys and other information that will be presented in this document tonight. Once again, welcome, and I turn it over to our fifth grade counselor, Mrs. Officer.
Hi, everybody. I'm Meredith Officer. I'm the 5th and 6th grade counselor at H.G. Hill. And I know that a lot of talk has been going on right now in the world and in Facebook and social media about our social and emotional health for our kiddos. And that's where I come in. It looks a little different this year, but I'm still going to be working with 5th graders, doing one-on-one counseling. We're even going to do small groups virtually. I'm going to come into the classes, do guidance lessons. And another thing that I do is I work with parents and families if you want to have a conference with your teacher or anything like that. And then any students that have a 504, I also work with you. My platform as a school counselor is Nice is the New Cool and just encouraging kindness with our students. And I'm here to help you. And if you want to connect with me, you can click on my link to my school counselor Instagram. And I'm so excited to meet you and help you transition to middle school.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Officer. So in 5th grade, we have 3 teams. So our first team of teachers is the Panther team. This is Ms. Zaslak, Mr. Holland, and Ms. Beckham. Mrs. Zaslak, take it away.
Hi, my name is Becky Zaslak, and I'll be teaching 5th grade math this year. This is my 2nd year at Hill and my 9th year of teaching. Super excited to meet all of your kids and all of you. As a parent myself, I know that what you must be feeling. So I just want you to know that we're working really hard to make an amazing 5th grade experience for your kids. And we're going to make sure that they are learning and they are having a fantastic first year of middle school.
Next up, Mr. Holland. And then if we could slide down as well, that'd be great.
Hey, Mr. Holland here. I've taught in 3 different states. I'm very excited about meeting all of you guys pretty soon. I hope you've had a really fun, long summer. I've taught science for many years, math, but this year I get to teach science and social studies, so I'm super excited about that. My favorite thing to teach here in 5th grade is space science. So I'm really, really excited about meeting you guys, and hopefully we're back in school pretty soon. And I don't know what that sound is. Was it me?
Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Holland. Mr. Banky, if you could scroll on down. Next up is Miss Beckham. Keep on scrolling. There's Mr. Holland. Okay, keep on going. There, stop right. Go back up right there. Miss Beckham, go for it.
Hi, I'm Miss Beckham. I teach English Language Arts. This will be my 3rd year teaching and my 2nd year at Hill. And I'm really excited to start the school year, whatever it looks like. I think we're ready and we're excited to be here, so hopefully you are too. I have a cat named Elton who will probably show up on my teaching, and I'm just really excited to get to know each of you and to get excited about English Language Arts.
Awesome. Thanks, Miss Beckham. You can scroll down. The next team we've got is the silver team, and this is Miss Deerdorf, which is me, Miss Jones, and Mr. Goddard. So I am Miss Deerdorf. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I'm Miss Deerdorf. This is my 6th year teaching here at H.G. Hill Middle School. I love coffee and chocolate, and I am a proud aunt. And I've coached track at H.G. Hill for 3 years. So I teach ELA, English Language Arts. So I can't wait to meet you guys over the internet. Yeah, awesome. Next up is Miss Jones.
Hi, everyone. Heather Jones. I'm a math teacher at Hill. This is my 5th year teaching. 2nd year in 5th grade math, and for 2 years before that, I was teaching 4th grade math at a Metro Elementary School, so I'm very familiar with where your students are coming from because I've taught it. My favorite thing to teach is fractions. Like Miss Beckham, I also have a couple of cats, one of which might pop up here in just a second. He's lurking behind my shoulder, that's his tail. I like to run and I like to read, and just a little fun fact about me that I'm excited about is that I'm getting married in October, so you'll get to see me through that process. I'm really excited to meet everyone.
Awesome, thanks Miss Jones. Next up is Mr. Goddard, and he couldn't be with us tonight. He is going to be teaching social studies and science. He was born and raised in Nashville, and this is his 6th year teaching as well. Few fun facts. His favorite color is blue. He loves pizza, and he loves to do anything with water. So pool, beach, lake, whatever. Can't wait to meet you guys. Lastly, we've got the black team. So this is going to be Miss Taylor, Miss Bellish, and Miss Orth. Miss Taylor, go for it.
Hey, I'm Miss Taylor. So I know every teacher has used the word excited, so I am excited. I'm excited to be in math. I'm excited to be in 5th grade. My first time teaching 5th grade, but I cannot wait. If I did set up an Instagram, it's called Katie's Crayon. So if you need to get in touch with me, it's an easy way to get in touch with me late at night or anytime. But I can't wait to see you guys.
Great. Miss Bellish is also having some technical difficulties and wasn't able to get on. This is Miss Bellish, and she is new to Hill. She's also a new teacher. She has worked this past year at J.T. Moore as a resident teacher in her teaching program, and she's also going to be teaching English Language Arts. This PowerPoint, this will be posted, and so all of these, if you want to read more about your teacher, when you get your schedule, you can click on it and it'll expand. You can read all the fun things. And then last but not least on this team is Miss Orth. Go for it, Miss Orth. All right, let's see, Miss Orth, are you on here?
She may be muted.
Miss Orth is muted, Ms. Deerdorf.
I am now unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm Miss Orth, and this is a really good introduction to 5th grade because we're going to have some technical difficulties as we go through this virtual learning. So I'm glad we're all getting used to it now so that we can all forgive each other for it later on. This is my 2nd year at Hill. It's my 7th year teaching. I had several other careers before becoming a teacher, but you can read all about those in the All About Me on my page. I'm also a native Nashvilleian like Mr. Goddard, and I love Tennessee history, which is what I'll be teaching in social studies, and I love teaching science, although admittedly this will be my first time teaching science in 5th grade. And if you see me without a Diet Coke in my hand, there is probably something wrong with me. Thanks. Looking forward to meeting all of you.
Awesome. So next portion, these are just some additional 5th grade teachers that will be working very closely with your students. And before we get started on this, as any questions arise, feel free to use the Q&A. You can locate that in the top right-hand corner. It has a little text box and then a question mark, and you can be typing those questions and they'll read those at the end. Mr. LeBlanc with Exceptional Ed. Go for it. There we go.
Hi, I'm Mr. LeBlanc. I've been teaching 15 years. This is my first year at the Hill. I have been in Metro over 10 years. I'm a proud husband and a father of 2 boys. I have a master's degree in education. I enjoy watching movies with my family and playing golf. And I believe in building strong relationship with kids and with parents to make sure this learning experience is fun and knowledgeable. So I'm excited about being at the Hill.
We may have temporarily lost Lauren.
Okay, so next up, Mr. Peterson. Is he on the call?
He was having technical difficulties as well.
So Mr. Peterson is new to HG Hill. He's going to be a 5th grade exceptional ed teacher in addition to Mr. LeBlanc. So we are excited to have 2 people this year providing services for our students. He's recently was a student teacher. He's served as a student teacher at HG Hill for 8th grade and 5th grade last year. So we're excited to have him here. And now the next person. Oh, that's me. So a lot of parents have received a letter. Hello? Hello? Parents have received a letter in the mail about clips. These do not take the place of an IEP. These are just things that we need to know in order to basically navigate through virtual environment. It doesn't take the place of an IEP. Every student with an IEP will be receiving one of these. There is a session coming up on the 30th for parents. And we hope you all attend. It is in the link where you'll be able to see the web address.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Northington. I think I'm back up and running. Gotta love technology. All right. This is Mrs. Selby. She's going to be an English language learners teacher, and she will be working with our English language learner population in 5th grade. She's got 22 years of teaching experience and some fun facts. She was born in Panama City, Panama, so she actually does speak Spanish. And then also she's got lots of fun info if you want, whenever you have a chance to click on this and you can get to know more about her. And as far as for EL services, so they're going to be calling this ILP, Individualized Learning Plans. Each EL student will be assigned an EL teacher and will receive 5 hours per week of EL instruction. So that's going to be based off of what level of their proficiency they're at, which teacher they're with. And so then it says students who received 3.5 literacy composite score on the WIDA assessment will receive their EL instruction simultaneously in a 5th grade ELA classroom. So that they'll be in a classroom with other students, and they're still going to be using the same 5th grade curriculum as we will in our classrooms. And we've got Miss Cassie Jones.
Hi, I'm Miss Jones. I am the 5th and 6th grade low incidence classroom teacher. This is going to be my 6th year teaching and my 3rd year at Hill. I am originally from Pennsylvania. I play tennis in my spare time. My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip. And I hope to travel to England to watch a soccer match one day.
Awesome. Thanks, Miss Jones. Next up, I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Northington. This is our awesome admin team. Dr. Northington, Miss Rucker, Dr. Jones, of course, and then Mr. Bankett. So, Northington, you got this.
Okay, so me, things I like to do. I like to read. I like to walk. I've started hiking and I want to get back to running. And I normally wear a jacket every day, a suit jacket, because I like to put things in my pocket. So when you come back into the building, you'll see me in my suit jacket all the time. Miss Rucker has the cool picture. She does a lot of dancing and all the fun stuff. And Dr. Jones, you want to talk about you a little?
Yes, hello everybody. I'm Dr. Jones. This is my 20th year in education. I have been at HG Hill for 14 of those fantastic years, and I will be starting my 4th year as executive principal. The one thing that I am just thrilled about is this 5th grade team. They are a fantastic group, individually as people, and then also collectively as a 5th grade team. I have full confidence that you will love your experience at HG Hill. I know I always speak from a parent and an administrative point of view. I have a son who's going to be entering 3rd grade. So we know that a lot of times parents are a little uneasy about transitioning to middle school. So please know that I am here for the parents to make you all feel comfortable and happy, and your teachers will very much take care of your kids. And my son's name is Parker, and anything fun, traveling, reading, relaxing is what I enjoy to do. And it's very nice to meet you all.
Okay, and we have this year Mr. Bankett, who is our Dean of Students. It's new to Hill.
Good evening. I'm Terrence Bankett. I will be the Dean of Students. I have been in education now for 11 years. I'm very excited to be over at the Hill. I'm looking forward to meeting all the 5th graders and you parents also. Thank you.
Okay, and Ms. Rucker is unable to be here today. I believe this is her 16th year in education, and she's working on her doctorate right now. She has 2 boys in high school now, well, 8th grade and 11th grade. And she hates that she wasn't able to join tonight. So that is all for us. And now we're going to Title I. So we are a Title I school, which means that we receive money for students to receive extra, so we have smaller classes, additional teachers, paraprofessionals, additional training for staff, extra time for instruction, parent engagement. And this extra money we could choose today is from the state. From the government. We can choose today whether we want it to go for just the students who apply, who need the money, or it can be for all of our students. A lot of times when we're providing help for students such as smaller class sizes, everyone benefits from that. The person to contact for Title I, there'll be links about Title I on our Facebook. The benefits of family engagement, we ask for teachers and parents to be involved, especially parents to be involved. Online is going to be very different, so we really need your help and input. And encouraging family involvement actually helps with higher test scores and grades. Students or kids that have better attendance, have better attitudes. There's a higher graduation rate. And then for teachers, it improves the teacher and staff morale. There are higher ratings of schools and families, more families to support us in school, higher achieving students, improved and enriched relationships with the community. We also have a school improvement plan. This school improvement plan is meant to identify our areas that we need to grow in. So we have goals for this year. One is to increase academic growth in literacy and language arts. 2 is to increase academic growth and achievement in mathematics. 3 is to increase student attendance. And 4 is healthy and safe schools. Basically, we want to make sure our climate is conducive to help all students learn. But we need your help in doing this. That's why we want parents to join our school improvement plan, so you can help us plan team, so you can help us figure out how we're going to spend the money. We're looking at what professional development is needed. We conduct a needs assessment at the beginning of the school year. You'll help us with that. And then prioritizing our goals, and then different strategies that we will use. I have attached the school compact. This is also available online through our link tree, and it'll also be available on Facebook. And these are just guarantees that we ask for our parents and for us and for our students. So basically, we're pledging that we're going to provide a high quality curriculum and instruction in a supportive and effective learning environment that enables participating students to meet the state's academic achievement standards. And we're also going to hold parent-teacher conferences. We're going to provide parents with frequent feedback about their children's progress, provide parents with reasonable access to staffs, provide opportunities for volunteers to participate in students' classes. Right now, we won't be doing that because we're virtually. And then, so we'll ask each teacher to sign that. And then for the parents, we encourage you to work with your child, making sure they're reading daily, showing respect with their words and actions, place importance on the homework and getting feedback and making sure they're being on top of things and helping your child with schoolwork. Communicate with the students to encourage their learning and positive behavior. Communicate with teachers and attend school regularly. We're asking if you help your kid to attend online regularly, it'll be wonderful. And for our students, we want to make sure that they're responsible for their actions and behaviors, that they're listening, they're doing all their work, and they're respecting other people's feelings, property, and rights. We want them to be good citizens. And attached to this link will be the last page. Ms. Deirdre, Mr. Bankett, keep going. Okay, go up some more. Okay, so attached to this document, you can click on the document and it says vote here, whether you want our student Title I funds, which is extra money for students who qualify for benefits, for extra money to be used just for those students in particularly, or for the whole school. So you'll have to vote on whether you want the monies to be used just for those students who qualify or for the whole school. And Ms. Deardorff, I'm turning over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Northington. Once again, for those of you that did not tune in for the Related Arts live recording at 5:30, I would recommend that you go back and watch that via our social media pages, because your child will have the option to choose band, choir, or to be in the general rotation. And once we post this, you'll be able to click on all the links. And if you just click that box, it'll take you to that Related Arts survey to where your child can choose which one they want. And so, yeah, once this is posted, I encourage you to go back, and once your student gets their schedule, I encourage you to also go back and, put names to faces with their teachers and their teams. And Maggie, I think I'm turning it over to you for questions.
Yes, that'd be great. Hi, everybody. My name's Miss Maggie, and I am the Community Achieves site manager for HG Hill Middle, and you'll see lots of things about Community Achieves, which HG Hill is one of about 30 in the district, and that just means bringing partners and businesses and community members and neighbors all together for the betterment of your kids. So I am also in charge of reading questions and answers tonight, and I guess Dr. Jones and Dr. Northington, you'll answer these, I think, or Ms. Deardorff, but we've got some great questions that I want to share. So the first one, it's a good one. Lacey asked us, when will we know our schedule and our group?
Miss Officer, do you want to take that?
Yes. Hi, we are working very hard to get all of the schedules done. we will be able to be finished by the end of this week. But what's really important to get the schedules done is that students fill out this related arts survey so we can know where you want to be. And because we're not starting school in person, we'll actually be, all of the schedules will be on Parent Portal and Schoology. And then if anyone has trouble accessing those, we'll be here to help. But they will be done by the end of the week, and we're working really hard to get everybody right where they need to be.
Thanks, Ms. Officer. I think we had originally said August 3rd was Monday, so it sounds like we're ahead of schedule. That's great, and you will see those. We're sad it's a little different. We normally post our class lists and our schedules and things, and sadly we can't do that this year. But we're going to make it work nevertheless. Okay, next question is from Alicia, and she said, we are new to HG Hill, and our previous school used a different platform. Our boys do not currently have a logon into Schoology. How can we get them access?
So once their name appears, if you can contact the school tomorrow at 615-353-2020 between 9 and 12 o'clock. We can look up the student's name and give you that information.
That sounds great. Thank you. And Dr. Northington, this next question will definitely be for you. It says, hi, everyone. This is from Jennifer. My son has an IEP. How will the schedule work for students who have an IEP? Will he have a parapro, or will there be someone he can contact for additional help?
So each grade level, fifth grade, okay. So Mr. LeBlanc or Mr. Peterson will be contacting all parents. They're finishing up your clips, which means they don't take the place of an IEP, but they'll be how we're going to service your child online. So you'll be receiving a phone call next week. You can't hear?
I can hear you.
Okay.
But we also want to add, this is Dr. Jones. I will add that whatever services that you would receive in the building, you will also receive virtually. So not only will you get the clips, it will let you know what it's basically the same as the IEP, the goals that they have, the services, the hours. But yes, if they are to have parapros or if they're to have small group with an exceptional ed teacher, they will still do that. So we will be able to have parapros go into classrooms with the general ed teachers. So it will be like it would be in the class. It will just be in a setting like this.
Great, thank you. Here's another question, I guess maybe for Dr. Northington, and it says, is Encore included in exceptional education?
So Encore is not included in exceptional education. If a student has an IEP for enriched services, because you can be an Encore without having an IEP. So it's going to depend on the student and the testing that he or she has received.
Thank you. The next question, I'm going to answer a little bit of it. Dr. Jones, I think you're going to want to jump into, and it's a great question. Is the same information posted on each of your social media pages, or do I need to sign up for all three? I'll let Dr. Jones talk more, but I will say this. I just got off a call with community chiefs in the district where the district has a concern about how much information is coming so fast to parents, and they just want you to know that they're aware of it, and the start of school is fast, and there's a lot of talk about, is that the right thing? But you know what, we're just full steam ahead. And so the one thing I will encourage you, if at the very least you should go to our Facebook page, the pinned post at the top of that page has a link to what's called Linktree, and Linktree has all the Title I documentation that Dr. Northington just spoke about. It has the survey that'll take you right to the survey for related arts. It'll give you the Title I Google document where you vote, where Dr. Northington asked you to vote. Do we use the funds school-wide, or do we use them specifically? It has the links to all the live events. It'll have the links to the replay of the events, which then take you to YouTube. So that's a really great one-stop place. But Dr. Jones, do you want to talk about what your thoughts are on how we treat social media at HG Hill?
Absolutely. So a couple of what we have found is perspectives. Seems to be if Twitter is being used, it is being used more by people in the professional setting of education. So a lot of times that's where we post awards, achievements, things like that, so everyone in the district can know what's happening at HG Hill. Facebook, it seems to be the perspective that is where we can contact most of the parents and families, the adults of the families. And then we have found that Instagram is where we can connect more with our students. So that's why we really have all three platforms. So most of the information for the adults we will be putting on Facebook. We know that a lot of information is coming out. We have fantastic people that are smarter than even I am with all of this technology. So we are trying very hard to streamline things. When Miss Maggie talked about we have the live tree, we are wanting a one-shop place, one-shop stop. So when you go to there, it will, let's say I need to go to Related Arts virtual team meeting. There's the link. I want to go to the 5th grade. There's the link. We also will be giving out, we usually give out to students first day packets. We have a lot of information. If we send that out little by little, that gets confusing. So we're working on having one place where we can house documents for people to be able to go in. We also will be starting to share some, we're going to make some videos. For example, a Schoology question was asked, not only what is their login, but a lot of people, how do you even log in? Where do you go? What does it look like? So we will be creating some videos to try to help. So we will have a couple of main places that we house things, but then we also publish them on the social media for the different perspectives for the adults and the kids. I also do call outs. We usually do that Sundays. We've been doing that a little bit more regularly because it is coming quickly. For example, the Related Arts survey. We need to know what kids want and for us to be able to schedule them appropriately. I did a virtual meeting for families on Friday, and usually I don't do that in the middle of the summer. So we're just trying to make sure we communicate, and it seems to be a lot, but if you have anything in particular, I had several people emailing me, where's a link for tonight? And we try to respond and be there for you.
Okay, here's a great question. Is there a specific type of calculator for 5th grade math? I know from we have a new math coach at HG Hill, which is Beth Baker. And if you've been around Hill for a while, you know she's been around Hill for a while. She has tasked me, if I can, in a perfect world, try and find a community partner that can help us get a lot of Texas Instruments TI-15 calculators. It's kind of small. I looked it up on Amazon. It's like $12. Any calculator will work is what I think Miss Orth or Miss Zaslak just jumped on there and said any calculator will work. You know, the ones they use in school are these TI-15s. So, you know, if you're itching to buy something on tax-free weekend, that would be it.
If possible, if we could wait 1 second, we do have some math teachers who are working going above and beyond actually to create packets of manipulative, some bundles for you. Ms. Jones, can you jump on real quick and talk about that?
Yes, I can speak to that. So again, I'm Ms. Jones. I'm one of the 5th grade math teachers, and Ms. Zaslak and Ms. Taylor and I have been working together to get together manipulative packets with everything that your students should need as they switch back and forth between virtual and home learning. So that'll be things like fraction bars and place value charts that your students can have as their own personal set so that they're not sharing with other students and that they can have them wherever they are. We think that on August 10th, Dr. Jones mentioned that there will be a day where everybody can come pick things up. We're hoping to have those packets ready for that day. A calculator will not be included in that because a calculator isn't really necessary in 5th grade. Students, for the most part, are working by hand and with manipulatives, and if they ever are using a calculator, it's because they're doing a word problem, and the point is to work through the context of the problem as opposed to do the math in and of itself. So, yep, look out for those manipulative kits because we want to make sure that your students have those no matter where they are.
And I'll say about basic supplies. on Monday, or excuse me, Monday, August 3rd, if you drive through HG Hill, this has been published and it'll be published again, between 10 and 12:30 or between 5 and 6:30, one of our community partners, Belmead Methodist, has a nice little supply pack just to get your kids started, just to feel like they've got some stuff. It'll be graph paper and highlighters and a spiral notebook and a great little place to keep it all. So we'll encourage you to come and pick up one of those. That's just a little gift. And then I think, unless we have any other questions, I think we have gone through everybody.
I think Mr. Goddard was able to jump on, so.
I don't think he can hear or speak, Lauren said.
Oh, okay.
He's okay. But if you want to put his picture up there, that way the families could see who he is.
Okay.
Would be great. No, take my picture off there, which would be even better.
So Dr. Northington may have a couple of words. I would like to say one thing before we stop. I'm actually producing and switching people back and forth, so I'm having a hard time showing my picture, but that's okay. So very quickly, we just want to say that, Maggie, I might put you back up there so it doesn't look like it's just nothing.
That's fine.
So we just really want to say that at HG Hill Middle, we really care about students holistically, and I want you to know that. As we move into this world, we have dealt with pandemic, we have dealt with tornado, we are dealing with a lot of stressful situations. I am supposed to be running an entire school and also teach my third grade son school. So I can have the same emotions that I'm sure a lot of you have, and it can really be heightened, particularly in 5th grade, because you are starting into a middle school. So please know that all of the admin team, we are parents, we are here to really help guide you all and help you to feel welcome and comfortable, even in a virtual world. We will focus on character with kids. You can look up CASEL. It's called CASEL. We will be teaching SEL, social and emotional learning. We will focus on competencies. What does it mean to be good character? How do you have good relationships? How do you self-manage? What does it mean to be self-aware? And all of these are going to be critical characteristics even while your kids are learning academics. So, and in the related arts, we want them to discover things. I found out that I actually could act and kind of found my confidence because I was in theater as a kid and I never thought I would do that. So that's something we really care about at HG Hill: academics, social emotional learning, and also providing opportunities and helping kids to be kids and have fun and learn who they're becoming along the way. And we just are always humbled and honored that people trust us with their precious children. And that's a very big responsibility, and we don't take it lightly. And I really want to thank all of the 5th grade teachers. Again, they are excellent in personal matters and also professional matter. And it's a wonderful team, and we're excited for you all to join.
Dr. Jones, while you were talking, we had one quick question come in. It's also a really good one about computers. Are they picked up in the front of school? Question I have too, because I'm helping hand them out tomorrow.
Yes, so we will. I was at school today, and we have everything organized and ready to go. So you will pull up in the front of the school. It's what we would consider the bus lane, but there's a little loop right in front of the building. We will be right in the office. It's 90 degrees out. It's a little humid, so we will try to be in the air, and then when you pull up, we will come out and serve you. So all you have to do is pull up into the front of the building and we'll come out. And again, that is Tuesday and Wednesday from 9 to 12 and 3 to 6. And you do not need an appointment. You hopefully have told us that you want that device or the hotspot, and we have them ready.
Great. And one quick question at the end. If a student lives in 2 separate homes, will information be sent out and shared with both homes or just the primary?
It should be whatever contact information that we have in Infinite Campus, which is where your student is registered, and you have put in the information. It should go to those parties. If you have an issue, you could contact, his name is Stephen Goheen. He helps with that. That is STEPHEN.GOHEEN@MNPS.org.
Great. Okay, Ms. Deerdorf, anything else?
I think that's it. If anyone else has any questions, go ahead and post them. We'll get back to you. If not, we're very excited to meet you guys, and yeah, contact us if you need anything. We'll be posting on that link tree our different email addresses and stuff for each grade level, so you can contact us there. And we're very excited to be teaching your 5th grader this year. It's going to be a great year.
Definitely.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye. Thank y'all.